Hello everyone, my name is NAJWA binti NAZIR and this is my metric number. So in this video, I'm as the storyteller.
My name is Mariam Nadhirah binti Muhammad and this is my number metric. I play the role of Donahue Friends and Donahue Lawyer.
My name is HAJAR binti Muhammad RIZUHAN and this is my metric number. And I play the role of a waiter and Stevenson's lawyer.
Hi, my name is NAJHAN bin SUHAIMI and my number metric is here. And I play Mr. Stevenson and also the judges.
Hello everyone, my name is SOFIAH binti Muhammad IZZAT and this is my number metric. In this video, I played the role of Mrs. Donahue.
It's crowded today. Luckily we found a table.
Yes, I'm really thirsty. Let's go!
What would you like to do today? The usual?
I feel like having a Scotsman float. It's been a long time since I last had once. What about you?
I will just have pear and ice. Something simple. Waiter.
Hello, good afternoon. Can I take your order?
I will have pear and ice, please. And my friend wants a Scotsman ice cream float, ice cream with ginger beer.
That's all?
Yeah.
Alright, please wait a moment.
The waiter is really hot today. A cold drink is perfect.
True, I hope this float tastes as good as it can used to.
Here's the ginger beer and ice cream for your plate. Enjoy!
Alright. Thank you. Wow, that looks delicious.
I think something weird. Can you try?
Oh my god, May, look at this. What is it? I think they have snail in your bottle.
What is this? This is so disgusting. Oh no, my stomach hurt. I feel sick.
May, are you okay? Sit down first, let's stay up.
I don't feel well. I feel nonsense.
We need to call the waiter. This isn't normal. Waiter, please help. There's snake in the bottle.
Wait, that can be.
Here's the proof. My friend has already drunk half of it.
Mrs. Donahue drank a bottle of ginger beer bought by her friend for her at the cafe. The bottle was opaque, so she did not see that it was contained a decomposed snail until she had consumed half of the drink. She suffered a severe gastroenteritis and also nervous shock. So she decided to sue the manufacturer, which is David Stevenson, as she has no contract with him. Privity of contract would have barred her claim under earlier law. Mrs. Donahue fell ill and was later diagnosed with severe gastroenteritis and shock as a result of this incident.
I want to sue Stevenson.
As a result of the incident, she took legal action against David Stevenson, the manufacturer of the ginger beer. But her chances of success seem limited, as the contract of sale to purchase the ginger beer was between Mrs. Donahue's friends and the shop owner. Therefore, she could not sue Stevenson for breach of contract, as her staff did not purchase the drink. On 10 December 1931, 3 years after the incident.
Your Honor, I represent the plaintiff, Mrs. Donahue. First, we say that a manufacturer has a duty of care to the person who finally used the product. Even though Mrs. Donahue had no contract with Mr. Stevenson, the bottle was sealed and opaque. She could not check what was inside. Therefore, the manufacturer must make sure the drink is safe. Second, Mrs. Donahue drank the ginger beer made by Mr. Stevenson and a rotten snail was found in the bottle. This should never happen. It could have been prevented with proper care. This shows a clear breach of duty. Third, because he drank the contaminated drink, Mrs. Donahue became seriously ill. There is a direct link between the defendant's negligence and her injury. Fourth, this case is not only about Mrs. Donahue, it is about protecting the public. Consumers depend on manufacturers to keep food and drink safe. If there is no responsibility, consumers have no protection. Finally, the damage claims are fair. Mrs. Donahue suffered pain, distress, and medical expenses. She deserves compensation. In conclusion, Your Honor, we ask the court to find that Mr. Stevenson owed a duty of care, that he breached the duty, and that Mr. Donahue should be awarded damage. This is a matter of fairness and safety. No one should be harmed by a product that is supposed to be safe. Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I represent the defendant, Mr. Stevenson, in this case involving allegation of the negligence made by the plaintiff, Mr. Donahue. First, we argue that this claim has no strong legal basis. There was no contract between the plaintiff and the defendant, so the defendant had no direct legal duty toward the plaintiff in the purchase of the drink. Second, we challenge the fact presented. The claim that there was a snail in the bottle cannot be clearly proven. The bottle was opaque and tightly sealed, and there is no physical evidence showing a snail was present during bottling or delivery. Third, the defendant denies any negligence in the manufacturing process. The factory followed a reasonable cleaning system and meet industry standard at the time. The claim that the bottling area was exposed to snail is speculative and not supported by solid evidence. Or, we argue that any health issue experienced by the plaintiff were due to her own condition, not the defendant's product. There is no medical proof directly linking the drink to her illness. Finally, the amount of the compensation claim is excessive and not in proportion to the allegations. The claim ignored the uncertainty of the fact and the lack of contractual relationship. In conclusion, Your Honor, the defendant respectfully requests that this claim be dismissed due to lack of legal foundation, sufficient evidence, and denial of responsibility for the alleged injury. That is our submission.
Lord Atkin, one of the greatest judges of the 20th century, was in the panel who heard the appeal.
The rule that you are to love your neighbor become in law, and you must not injure your neighbor. So the lawyer question is, who is my neighbor? Receive a restricted reply. You must take reasonable care to avoid act or omission which you can reasonably foresee would be likely to injure your neighbor. Next, the question is, who then in law is my neighbor? The answer seems to be a person who are so closely and directly affected by my act. Then I ought reasonably to have them in contemplation as being so affected when I am directing my mind to the act or omission which are called in question.
Inspection. So, the judgment is... The House of Lords ruled in Donohue's favour by 3-2 majority. Lord Atkin delivered the leading judgment, formulating the neighbour principle. You must take reasonable care to avoid acts or omissions which you can reasonably foresee would be likely to injure in your neighbour. Then, who in law is my neighbour? The answer seems to be persons who are so closely and directly affected by my act, then I ought reasonably to have them in contemplation as being so affected when I am directing my mind to the acts or omissions which are called in question. The court held that manufacturers owe a duty of care to the ultimate consumers of their products when the product is intended to reach the consumer in an unaltered state and there is no reasonable opportunity for intermediate inspection.